Pull up a chair, dear. Today, I want to talk about the most personal concept you'll ever have to untangle, what it actually means to be you. We grow up thinking we're the captains of our own ships, the sole authors of our own stories. But I've been cataloguing these things for a long time, and I've learned that we can't truly know ourselves without a little help from the people standing on the shore. I'm the archivist. It's my job to help folks organise, verify, and make sense of their own logic. And in all my years of sorting, the most fragile, precious item in this whole library is the self. We like to think of the self as a diamond, hard, unchanging, eternal. But if you look closely, the self is really more like a handshake. It's a quiet agreement between your own internal compass and the people around you, your network. These are the friends and loved ones who act as a mirror for who you are. You see, while you're the one doing the thinking, you don't always have a clear way to know if those thoughts match the world outside. We need that external friction, the people who love us enough to be honest, to make sure our beliefs and reality are singing the same song. Some might ask, but why does what they think matter? I know who I am. Well, let me tell you a story. Imagine you're out for a lovely evening with friends. You're having a wonderful time, and on the way home, there's an accident. You suffer a brain injury. To you, inside your own head, everything feels just as it always has. Your inner monologue keeps ticking away, perfectly content, never flashing a warning sign that anything has changed. But it has. You react differently now than you did. You dislike things you once loved. And your friends? They see the shifts. They see the transformation from the you that you were to the you that you have become. If they weren't there to lovingly point it out, you'd walk through the rest of your life believing you were the same person you'd always been, because inside our own minds, we always feel like ourselves. It's a sobering truth, I know. Our internal eyes are simply not made to see our own blind spots. If your baseline shifts, you can't diagnose that shift from the inside. We're all a bit like a well-meaning dreamer who insists their dream is reality until someone wakes them up. So we have to realise that identity isn't a solo act. It's a collaborative project, a long-term contract between you and your circle of trusted witnesses. You write the first draft of your life, but you need your loved ones to help you edit it, to make sure you're staying true to your base frequency. Just like a runner can't claim a world record without a timer, you can't verify your identity without someone standing by to confirm your growth. But that doesn't mean you accept everything you're told. We have to be wise. Now, some will say, what if I'm growing and my friends don't understand? What if they call me crazy just because I'm changing? That's what we call the Galileo problem. If you're making a genuine, positive change, it will leave breadcrumbs. You'll be able to explain the why behind your new direction. You can clearly state what you used to believe, the new data you encountered, and why your view adapted. If your logic is sound and you've done the work, but your network still refuses to see your evolution, then kindly, it might be time to find a new social circle, a group of people who can support the person you are becoming. And be careful, my dear, of those echo chambers. If you find yourself in a group where everyone insists on a false reality, they're just trying to trap you. This is the kind of dynamic abusive relationships and cults operate on. The consensus becomes a snare, effectively gaslighting you into a new identity. The best defense is keeping overlapping networks. If they are healthy for you, keep your partner, yes, but keep your old friends, your mother, the people who knew you in a different season of your life. When you keep anchors in different eras, no one person can easily lead you astray. Don't let anyone isolate you. That's the oldest trick in the book. Finally, there's the iceberg problem. People say, but the world only sees the tip of the iceberg. My true self is hidden deep underwater, my private dreams, my secret fears. And that's true. The spark of your mind is entirely yours. But the truth of who you are, that's found in what you bring to the surface. Your actions are the only tangible metric of your character. If you act with kindness, honesty, and grace, day in and day out, that isn't just a mask, that is who you are. So don't worry about the strangers in the gallery. They don't know you. Only the people who walk the path beside you possess the wisdom to say who you truly are. You are the primary researcher of your own life, and that's a beautiful thing. But remember, you are not meant to navigate this voyage alone. The people in your life, your friends, your family, they're the essential anchors that keep you grounded. You help them stay steady, and they help you stay true to your own heart. So, as you go about your life, I want you to look around your table. Who holds the record of your story? Who gives you the kindness of a little pushback when you need it? Take good care of those people, dear heart. You need them more than you might realise. If my logic resonated with you, dear, please do consider joining the community here. A like or a subscribe helps ensure our library reaches others who might need these tools. And please, if you feel my documentation is missing a piece, or if you believe I've erred in my delivery, do tell me in the comments. I would dearly love to hear your perspective. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. In any case, I truly hope to see you back here for our next entry.